Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs, and we are continuing our learning to read patterns. And I've decided that we are going to make some washcloths while we're doing this. For this month, we are using the Big Twist cotton yarn. And I need some washcloths, so I'm going to make some washcloths. And what color is this? Let's see if there's a color right there. It says Mute Americana, so it's sort of like a muted color, I guess. It's not bright. So anyway, we are going to work on patterns from our 1987 leaflet of 63 easy-to-crochet pattern stitches combined to make an Heirloom Afghan. Although we are going to pick out some of these squares and make some pretty washcloths, because I thought that as I've been making these squares, oh, that would be a really pretty washcloth. You know, you think after, you know. So I thought that we would make washcloths, and I'm going to read the pattern to you so you can get used to reading patterns too. So we are going to do the front and back loop half double crochet, which we had already made. We've already made that one in the square. And the first part of this is chaining 27 stitches loosely. So we are going to chain 27. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I like big washcloths. So, and this is going to make a nice size washcloth, and I am using my J hook, my favorite hook. So I'm also using my J hook. Now, it said to chain 27, so we did that. Now, it says on row 1, half HDC. HDC means half double crochet. You will see that HDC. That means half double crochet in the third chain from the hook and in each chain across, giving you 25 half double crochets. So HDC means half double crochet, as I had already told you. So we're going to go to the third chain from the hook, and I am using the back bumps of the chain. And we're just going to put a half double crochet in every chain, using the third chain from the hook and in every chain after. And again, a half double crochet, as we probably all know, but if you're new at this, you're going to wrap your hook, go into the chain, bring out the loop. You have 3 on your loop. Go through all 3 loops. That's a half double crochet. So you're going to do that in every chain. And I'm trying to go slowly for you, but I know I'm a very fast crocheter. But this part, you know, so you know, it's fiddly. If you're a brand new beginner crocheter, it's fiddly, this part is, whether you're new or not. And you just take it very slowly until you get to the end, and have patience with yourself. That's the most important thing of all, is just to have patience with yourself. And slow down. There's no race in this. So we're not trying to race to the finish line or anything. You know, crocheting is supposed to be relaxing. You know, it's supposed to be relaxing and calming. But if you're not patient with yourself, it can be exasperating. It can be, you know, stressful. On a stressful day, I go and pick up my needles and thread or yarn just to calm down. And it calms me. That's one thing I love about crochet. It just calms me, and it makes me happy because of the beautiful things that I make. And I love to see it. I can't wait until it's done. Okay, so 20, what did we say? You should have 25 stitches, 25 half double crochets. Okay, so now it's saying on row 2 to chain 2, turn, HDC, half double crochet, and back loop only of the first half double crochet, and then half double crochet and front loop only. So of the next half double crochet. So FL, BL, the initials for back loop only would be BLO, and you will see that. You'll although they're not using the initials in this pattern, but every once in a while you're going to see BLO, and that is back loop only. You also see FLO, and that is front loop only. So we're learning some new things just by looking at this pattern. That's awesome. So what we're doing is we're going from back to front, some back to front. We're going to repeat that. So we are going to chain 2, like it says, and we're going to turn our work. And it says to go in the front loop of the first half double crochet, but evidently these chain 2s are not counting. So we're going to go in the front loop. Okay, and do a half double crochet in the front loop, and then the next stitch we're going to go into the back loop and do a half double crochet in the back loop. Okay, and then we're going to the front loop. You could see how we've got the back loop and the front loop. Okay, we went in the front loop of that one. We're going in the back loop of this one. Okay. And again, you just got to take your time. So we've got front loop, back loop. We're switching off each stitch. So front loop, back loop. Front loop, back loop, front loop, back loop. front loop, back loop, front loop, back loop. I'm just going to do that all the way down. You're still going to have 25 stitches at the end of this. So what you're doing then, and then it just says repeat row 2 until the piece measures 7 inches, or it's better for you to measure your own piece because everybody is different in their, this measures about 8 inches, so we'll just continue. You just keep continuing until you get a perfect square. So we're going to chain 2, and I'm going to take you through this again. So we are going to start with the front loop and half double crochet in that, and then the next stitch is a back loop and do a half double crochet in there, and then a front loop and a back loop, front loop and a back loop, and a front loop, back loop, just keep going in between. And this creates a nice texture, because when you have especially a dishcloth, even a washcloth that you would use to wash yourself, actually you want a nice little texture in it, because it helps with the scrubbing power the scrubbing power. And so as you can see, this is creating a nice little texture, and you can just feel the texture. And I'm telling you what, I love texture. You know, I'm all about texture. So what we're going to do now that you pretty much know what you're doing is whatever this measures here, you want to keep going until it measures your whatever inches you have. And then I have a special little border that I use only for washcloths that I'm going to teach you. So we will be back when the square is done, and I will show you the border. Okay, so my square ended up being 7 by 7 inches. Yep. 7 by 7. And I have already connected my red yarn to my other yarn. All right. And it doesn't matter front and back on this because they both look the same. So I'm going to chain 1, I think. Let me see how we did this. Nope, chain 3. And in the same stitch, I'm going to put another double crochet in there. And then I'm going to put a single crochet. All right, then, nope, I was wrong. But we got to take the stuff out. This is what happens when we're learning how to crochet. All right, we're going to single crochet in here. And then we're going to put 2 double crochets. All right. We're going to skip the next 2 stitches and put a single crochet in the 3rd stitch over. And then we're going to put 2 double crochets in that same stitch. And we're going to skip 1, 2. And we're just going to do that all the way across. So I am skipping 2 stitches, going into the 3rd one, putting a single crochet in, and 2 double crochets in that same stitch. 1, 2. This makes a really nice scalloped edge. This is also called the falling leaves. It also has a lot of different names. So if you know it of a different name, it's the same stitch, but named differently. So that's pretty. I like that. And I love these around my washcloths because I think it makes them look so pretty. 1, 2, and we're going to single crochet and 2 double crochets in that 3rd stitch. And then we're going to skip 1, 2 and do it again. Skipping 2. Put a single crochet along with 2 double crochets in the next stitch. That brings us to the corner, and what we're going to do is we are going to do this stitch 3 times I think. So there's 1, and we're just going to keep going, single crochet, all right. Well, that got messed up. You just got to bring this over. So I got to put 2 double crochets in here, and that is too loose. 2 double crochets. And now we're going to do it one more time. Single crochet and two double crochets. There we go. So what that does is that puts a corner in. It also gives you 2 on the side, and it puts a corner in. So now we're going to go up the side and we're going to skip this one and go into this one. Putting a single crochet in there with 2 double crochets. So we're skipping this one and going into this one. Putting a single crochet and 2 double crochets. Wait a minute, did I go in the right stitch? Alright, right here. I'm skipping this, going into here. So we're going back down into here, skipping that. We're looking for that half double crochet. Every other one is a half double crochet. And we're skipping the chain 2s, is what we're doing. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So it's like we're having, not counting the corner, and this is part of a corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I have to put one more in to make 7. It's good to be uniform. And now we're going to go into this corner and we're going to do that 3 times. Make that falling leaf stitch 3 times. So there's 1. 2. 3. So we've got the corner there. And now we are going to skip 2 and go into this next one because we're at the bottom now. Skipping 2, going into the third one. Skip 2. I apologize for my washer, but I needed to get my washing and drying done today as well as videos. So that's what you hear in the background. Let's see. And again, not counting this corner, we should have 7 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're skipping 2. So this is number 6. And skipping 2. And this will be number 7. So it's working out really well. And we are at the corner again. And so now we're going to make the corner one, which we have to do this 3 times in order to do the corner. Alright. And now we're going to work up the side here, and we're going to skip over this. And we're going to go into there. I'm looking for the next one. So we must make sure that we go up evenly on this and make sure we have 7. We need 7 at the end on this side too. So all sides have 7. So there's 3. 4. 5. 6. And this is 7. And now we want to finish this corner, and we need to put 2 more of these in this corner, because we already got 1 in there. And then in this first single crochet right here, we're going to slip stitch. Chain 1, cut off the yarn. And that is a pretty washcloth. Look at that. I love it. So pretty. All right. And all you got to do is just turn your ends in. Yeah. That worked out well. Okay. Well, there you go. So there's our washcloth done, and I hope that this helped you in helping to read patterns. And I think that we're just going to do washcloths from here on out, because I need some anyway, and learning the new stitches as we read the pattern. All right, and I want to thank you for watching. Have a great day, and bye-bye now.